Part of working with your guardians is to surrender the problem. Very often we want to control everything. I know not any of you here, I get that, but everybody else wants to control, myself included. I mean, we all have those issues sometimes where we have an idea of how this situation should work out, or what we think it should be, or what we would like to have. But when we stay so focused on one particular area or one way of thinking, we kind of, if you look how I'm looking at using my hands, it puts bits of blinders on us. We're not able to see all the wonders in the world and so many other miracles and gifts that could be happening because we're very focused on this one particular path or one particular answer. I see this a lot when people are looking for new jobs. They're like, well, I really want this job. I really want this job. And yes, it's probably going to give you everything you want. But when it doesn't come through, the disappointment is so extreme. But you have to remember that if you're working with the higher energy, and you usually are on some level, is that they have something better for you, something that you can't even see yet, something that's even better than what you could think of. And if you could let go of that, then that new opportunity can come through. That's why you shared this saying, bless you, one door opens, one door closes, another one opens, and that's because there is a door that's about to open. But having that trust and that faith that it's all going to work out becomes very, very difficult sometimes. So it's important to kind of let the journey happen. And I hear very often people say, well, you know, I have financial situations, or I have to move out very soon, and, you know, where's my new apartment, and where's the job to pay for everything that I need? And I'm like, they actually have it covered. They do. And if you just wait for one moment or just relax for a bit, you can see it coming through. Sometimes it comes in at the last minute. We get down to the wire. It gets a little nerve-wracking, but it always does come through. Has anyone ever seen that in their lives? Good. I actually have. Where it's like it's a little walking on eggshells there for a moment, but then it all works out. So and then that faith, when you can start to develop that faith and that trust, and you keep surrendering it to them, you keep saying, I know you got this. I'm hanging out here for a bit. Send me a sign. Something like that, you can start to see the new opportunities that are going to be coming into your world. I know it gets scary, but they're there. They're listening. And remember, your guardian angels are unconditional. Unconditional love. They do not judge you the way you judge yourself. They do not see you the way you see yourself. They do not judge anything you've done in the past. They won't judge where you are right now. They look at you with such love that they encourage you to look at yourself that way. Each one of us, we're human, and we're all learning and growing. But we're very critical of ourselves. And very often, it's very hard for us to love ourselves. I hear that from a lot of people, like, well, you know, I don't have angels because you don't know what I've done in the past. I'm like, actually, they were there with you. They know what you've done in the past. They were sitting right next to you, probably offering some guidance. Maybe it comes through someone else, some words from another person walking down the path, and you didn't happen to have a chance to listen, or you weren't following your intuition, which said don't do that, but you were like too much peer pressure and off you went. They still love you. They're still not going to judge you. And if you are always working with them and opening up your life to new opportunities, the good things will come. Because people, oh, I was too bad. I'm never going to get any good. So if you have that way of thinking, they're asking you right now, and that's the group healing I'll be doing in a few moments, to let that way of thinking go so that these miracles can come. Up at my booth, I play an angel wish game. And it's just free. It's fun just to play. And it's amazing. I do it at a lot of expos, and people come up to me and they email me. They're like, I can't believe it's happening. I can see it, what I asked for. So if you want, come up to the booth and you can play the Angel Wish game. It opens you up to their energy, and it also helps you see how they work in your life, besides the whole shopping cart and parking space scenario that I shared with you. It's something for a little bit bigger. So I hope you partake in that fun. But surrendering the problem is a big, big issue sometimes.